What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today I want to do a first impressions of a brand new Tom Ford fragrance. This one is called Tom Ford Eau D'ombré Leather, and apparently this is a brand new release, 2024 release. I acquired the sample when I was on Facebook, and sometimes Facebook will show me ads, and they showed me an ad for a Tom Ford fragrance, and sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes it would be like, do you want to try this? And you're like, yes, send me a free sample, and you just type your information in, and then in like 4 weeks they'll send you a little sample. I actually think it's pretty cool. I've gotten to try a whole bunch of brand new releases just off of Facebook alone, and it's free. So I said, hey, you know what, a D'ombré leather, I mean, I love the original ombre leather, so I think I'm gonna really like this one. But anyway, let's go ahead and show you the little carded sample thing. So that's what it looks like. The bottle looks translucent, which I think is kind of weird, but hey, you know what, it is what it is, you know. Let's go over the notes and then we'll get to sniffing, guys. So Tom Ford Eau D'ombré Leather, it is a 2024 release, and it is classified as a leather fragrance for men, and this is a EDT concentration. The top notes are cardamom, ginger, and coriander. The mid notes are vanilla and leather, and the base notes are ambrofix. So I went on Tom Ford's website to get the actual notes, and I didn't see any. So I don't know if it was something wrong with Safari or something like that, or if just Tom Ford just doesn't never list notes like that. But when I received this carded sample, I got this little thing here, and it's like a cowboy and a cowgirl, and it looked like they're about to make out or something. I have no idea. And then it says Tom Ford Eau D'ombré Leather, the American West at dawn simmers with warm amber and sensual vanilla, enveloped in glowing leather. And it just says discover Eau D'ombré Leather at Sephora.com. So anyway, guys, let's go ahead and get to spraying this thing. Pretty excited, because like I said before, I love the original ombre leather by Tom Ford, and my old boss at my old job, I put him on that one. He absolutely loves it. I gave him like a 10 ml decant. If you guys are wondering what my scent of the day today is, it is the original Polo Green by Ralph Lauren. Anyway, enough of the talking. Let's go ahead and get to spraying this thing. So, and as that dries down, that smells really good. I could already smell it. And this is what the vial looks like. This smells really good. Yeah, this is another good one. This is another good one, guys. What do I initially get though? I get a lot of leather. I do get a lot of spices. I'm getting big doses of vanilla. This almost reminds me of. I mean, this really reminds me of obviously the original ombre leather, but there is even a more emphasis on the sweetness, just right up front. It's just right there, and the vanilla is very, very prominent in here. So I'm getting like a leather vanilla combo mixed up with some spices. It's very spicy, but it smells amazing. I'm also getting some sort of, and this is also what I smelled. I smelled this in Maison Francis Kirkjohn's, gosh, what is that one? Guys, I'm drawing a blank. Gosh. You know what? I'm gonna just post a picture because I'm drawing a blank right now. But it really does remind me of like latex gloves or some sort of medical equipment that's sterilized. It kind of smells like a hospital a little bit. I really like it though. It smells very, very similar to the original ombre. I can't stress that enough. But it just has the added dose of the sweetness, like a lot of sweetness, a lot of spices. I remember, if I can remember correctly, because I haven't worn ombre leather in a while, but if I can remember correctly, ombre leather, it's just all about that leather and the jasmine sambac, if I can remember correctly. Yeah, and the original ombre leather, it doesn't get that sweet until like the dry down, but with this fragrance, the Eau D'ombré Leather, you get hit with leather and sweetness just right here, just like right now, as soon as you spray it on. And then also you're hit with those warming spices. That one fragrance that I told you that I couldn't think of, that I posted a picture of, I'm thinking about it now. It's BR540, or it's BR540 or BR550 or whatever, by Mason Francis Kirkjohn, the Extrait de Parfum version, the Extrait version. And I got a lot of sterile kind of latex leathery gloves from that one. That's the one that maybe I'll post a little card up here or something like that, to where I went nose blind to it very quickly. But that's also another one that the original, I believe it's the EDP, smells a lot like Ariana Grande's Cloud. But in Tom Ford Eau D'ombré Leather, I'm getting that sterile, I'm getting those latex, just like a sterilization smell. Overall, it's really, really good. It's super good. So I'm going to come back in like 5 minutes and give you guys my final thoughts, I guess, on this initial impressions, first impressions, or initial thoughts of Eau D'ombré Leather by Tom Ford. I'll be back. Okay, guys, so it's been like 7 minutes. Well, merely like probably 10 minutes now, because I just tried to film and I messed up. So now I'm back. And it's been like 10 minutes. And so I've been sniffing Eau D'ombré Leather by Tom Ford. What a tongue twister. You know, I was sitting there thinking about this, saying Eau D'ombré Leather, Eau D'ombré Leather, and it's just such a weird name. It's also it's a tongue twister for me. It ties up my tongue. But what I wanted to mention was that one fragrance that I told you that reminded me of the latex gloves, the sterilization, almost smelled like a hospital type of vibe. It was Baccarat Rouge 540 by Maison Francis Kirkjohn. It was the extract version, the one in the red bottle. I just want to tell you guys that because it was really bothering me that I spent like 10 seconds trying to think of that on here and I couldn't think of it. But anyway, Eau D'ombré Leather by Tom Ford. This smells pretty identical to the original Tom Ford Ombre Leather. It's just in the Eau D'ombré Leather, guys. See, I'm telling you, I had to look at the card just because I forgot the name already. It's just so weird to pronounce. It's just the Eau D'ombré Leather by Tom Ford. It just has amped up sweetness. It has vanilla, so it makes it sweeter. It's got spices in it that are warming. It smells really good, but in all honesty, if you have the original Ombre Leather by Tom Ford, you really don't need this one unless you absolutely love vanilla. I've also heard that it smells very similar to Baby Cat by YSL. I've never smelled Baby Cat before, guys, and I probably won't unless I somehow get my hands on a sample. Baby Cat is way too expensive, and I'd never spend that much money on a sweet fragrance. So what this boils down to is they classify this as a masculine fragrance, if I'm correct, and it's really a unisex fragrance to me, just because of that vanilla note. I find that anytime a fragrance really has big doses of vanilla, it leans really unisex, merely a little bit feminine. However, with this fragrance, guys, it really leans unisex. I could see ladies loving this stuff, and guys who really like sweet fragrances. The leather note is really pronounced in this. It smells good. Tom Ford's always made good leather fragrances, or good leather notes in fragrance, and it smells good. It's just, do you like sweet or not? You know. And another thing too is this is an EDT, and I'm really surprised that they made it an EDT. I was thinking it would be at least an EDP, but I think that the EDT makes it pop more off my skin. It really does pop a lot more than the original ombre leather by Tom Ford. And with this new one, guys, Eau D'ombré Leather, it pops a lot more. I can smell it. At least when I was walking around my yard here, I was getting whiffs of it, and it's pretty humid here, so I don't know if that really makes a difference. I'm not really used to humid weather, but I could really smell it. It's really strong, and I think it would be perfect for winter. But anyway, guys, that is kind of my initial thoughts and first impressions, I guess, of Tom Ford Eau D'ombré Leather. I hate the name, I really do. It's just a tongue twister. But I hope you guys enjoyed the first impressions, initial thoughts. Thank you so much for watching the channel Loc'd. I'll catch you guys in another video soon. So yeah, take care. Remember, you can do anything you put your mind to. Catch you later. See ya.